key NBA storylines for the 24-25 season. This is from NBA.com. Can Evan Mobley become a go-to offensive threat for the Cavs? Mobley doesn't need to turn into Kevin Durant offensively, but having taken just 10.7% of his shots from behind the arc last season, he does need to shoot more three-pointers to better complement Allen and the Cavs guards. When he's on the floor without Allen, he can be more of an interior threat, rolling to the rim, operating from the elbow. I get where they're going with that. I don't know that he needs to be a three-point threat. They got the ball to him in space, and it was like, hey, this guy is kind of athletic, and he's kind of big, and if you put a big lumbering guy on him, he's too quick. If you put a little guy on him, he's going to overpower him. I think it's kind of find a way to maximize a mismatch that you potentially had in Evan Mobley. If I was going to, that's just, and again, I'm with you. I saw the first 5 minutes, I'm like, whoa, that's a little different than what they've been doing.
Yeah, and you're exactly right. They don't need Evan Mobley to just go out and force up three-pointers to meet some sort of analytics number. What they want him to do is if he takes three-pointers to be efficient, if he takes two or three a game to knock down, one or two of those, but certainly not force them up for the sake of forcing them up and spreading the floor. I mean, that's what guys like Max Strus and Sam Merrill and even Darius Garland, Donovan Mitchell are for, is to knock down those outside shots, those three-point shots. They would like to see Mobley extend his range a little bit, which he's been working on. Again, it doesn't mean you have to shoot it from behind that line, but you can open up the defense a little bit by taking those 10, 12, 15 footers, and they would like to see him do more of that. More than anything, just be efficient with the ball. And Kenny Atkinson is stressed. One thing Evan Mobley can do is pass. He's a pretty good passing power forward. They can start the offense with the ball in his hands. A guard gets him the ball, and he can set up somebody else. There's really, they kind of want him to be this unicorn type player, which he's shown he has the ability to do. They just want him to do it consistently. Obviously, just we're talking about offense, defense. Mobley and Allen already pretty elite, but offensively, they just want to get him to do what he does well on a consistent basis. They're not necessarily looking for him to go out and change everything he does. They just want him to do what he does well and do it regularly and be confident in it.
Yeah, think of this, Sam. If he and Allen can make it so that teams can't sag, so in other words, you have to dedicate an elite big on one side of the lane, or it's probably even got to be a little bit further. They got to be about 15 feet apart because both of them are quick, both of them are athletic, both of them are agile. And as long as you don't get them bunched together where people can help off of one onto the other, there's going to be some problems for defenses.
Yeah, theoretically, you would like to get the Joel Embiids out away from the basket on defense, making it easier for your guards to penetrate. Now, Jared Allen, there's really no reason to go out beyond 5-7 feet to defend him. But with Mobley, if he can spread the floor a little bit more, then all of a sudden you're getting those good defenders out away from the basket, those good big men away from the basket. Now, granted, players like Embiid and imposing centers are going to be on Allen, but the theory is you don't want two big guys if you're the Cavs down there near the basket. Then all of a sudden you have to deal with two big defenders near the rim. So all of those things, ball movement. They're not just running pick and rolls anymore, and that's not a shot at JB Bickerstaff, but that worked for a while. But they've kind of extended and expanded the offense beyond that because it just the pick and roll only game kind of only gets you so far.